Welcome back to part number 2 of common mistakes that we are doing with our CRM and of course how to avoid them. We are going to start part number 2 with my favorite, the patches. There are two approaches in life for any business project: the planned approach or the patched approach. The planned approach will have a process A to Z of what you're going to do, a goal that you can eventually compare the results of the project to the goal that you set. The patched approach, it's let's build it on the way. Let's say that you go to the washroom. You will have exactly a plan of how you're going to do it. You have a plan of how you go in, what you're going to do there, and how you go out. Imagine that those steps will get mixed up in some way. It will be a messy thing, right? And we don't want to happen like that. With the CRM, it's exactly like that. A CRM need to be planned properly, or else you will spend lots of money and time into the process. We have lots of prospects people that coming to our company, and they just want one thing done on their system. And the problem is that for years, they have something done on their system. And over time, they spend lots of money, lots of time, and the result is always poor. Because one time you create a feature, the feature messed up a different feature because they are not talking to each other and it's not working correctly. So the way to avoid and fix this problem is stop what you're doing, create a plan for your project A to Z, take your business plan to a consultant. The consultant will be able to take your business requirements. He will understand also the CRM that you're going to use. He will lay up a full process for you, and then you start to execute. You can execute everything immediately, or you can do it in phases. But the bottom line, you will have a plan of how to execute your project properly. Insufficient employee training, it's also one of the big ones. You will see business owners that's investing lots of time and money into a beautiful automated CRM that will help the business automate its processes, creating structured blueprint around processes, beautiful work. The problem is that employees don't know how to use it. Some employees will raise concern that they don't know how to use it and therefore they will get some kind of education. The problem is with employees that don't want to feel stupid and they will not ask questions and they will not tell you that they don't know what they don't know. A way to avoid it is while you're working on your CRM with your third party, with your vendor, or maybe internally, you will need to develop training materials for your employees. You have beautiful features such as ZooLearn that you can use it for internal training, and the employees that are not passing those training will not be able to continue their work. And this is mandatory. We see it all the time that employees are working with systems, they don't know what they're doing, they're messing up things, and therefore the management don't know what is going on, why things are not done properly, and they're trying to rebuild their systems. Even though the system is beautiful, but the problem is with people do not know how to use it. In the past 10 years, almost every third-party application will have some kind of an integration. Might be great integration or good integration, but there is some integration. We worked on multiple projects that we integrated companies with third parties. As an example, let's say that you have an investment firm. You need to check the credit score of every prospect that comes in. Instead of doing it manually and spend about 10-15 minutes for every prospect, we can do it automatically using API. We can retrieve leads from a third-party application back to your CRM, and the system starts working on your CRM automatically. There are lots of integration that can take place, and that will increase the money that you have in the business, your conversions, your success, the amount of errors that you will have on those cases. Bottom line, integrations will have some upfront money that you will need to invest, but from the other side, it will save lots of money in the future. It's very common to see integrations that will cost $2,000-$3,000 but will save the business hundreds of thousands of dollars in the long run. You will need to have a list of all the manual interactions that your team is doing with third-party applications and then connect with the third-party companies and check with them if they have APIs for their systems. If there are APIs, no-brainer, do it. It will save you time, mistakes, and pain. The final section of part number 2 will be automations. Automations is our bread and butter. We did thousands and thousands of automation projects since 2013, and I think as a business owner that without proper automations, my business will not have the profits that it currently has. As a business owner, you will need to care about reducing unnecessary manpower. You need to reduce mistakes to the minimum. You need to have some kind of a way to force your employees to enter information into the system properly. You need to be able to force your employees to be working in a specific process that the management is forcing. And of course, you will need to have proper reporting so you will know what your business is doing and how to improve it. Automations is the key for all of that. Automation can have a huge impact on your business, and the most CRM out there will have a way to automate your business. You just need to take advantage of it. Whatever CRM that you're using, you will need to connect with the relevant provider around it, someone that knows how to use your CRM. He will get your business requirements, he will see what you're doing, and he will create proper automations around your business. And those automations will be a game changer for you. So that was part number 2. Thank you very much for watching so far. Part number 3 will continue the discussion around common mistakes to avoid with CRM systems.